Humans vs. Zombies, round 4. University of Wisconsin-Madison. Spring 2010. Stardate 2914.2. Gregorian Julian, April 13th, 2010. My supplies have been getting low lately. My trigger finger is getting a little itchy. The smell resonator that we put up wore off a couple days ago, and that brought them all back. There's been rumors on the Survivor radio that a doctor might have a way to cut the head off of the Viper before it gets any worse. It was pretty simple. Collect 3 objects, get back to the safe zone. We had a huge turnout. It seems like the promise of hope got a lot of people out of the woodwork, especially the hermits. I have to say that doctors don't really make me very comfortable. A lot of times it turns out to be false hope, and they always come back. Seems that most of the humans that came were fresh meat. They were eager, they were enthusiastic. Sometimes that's all that really matters. It started off okay. Seemed like our numbers were going to really help us out. Those Zeds had us staked out the second we left. Things went downhill fast. We had a leader named Kyle. He seemed to know exactly what he was doing. He set up an ambush for him. We lost him pretty early. Once the organization fell, humans didn't last very long. They were picking us off one by one. We got the first object, led us to the map of the second object. It was in a parking lot, plenty of ambush space, and let me tell you, those Zeds knew exactly what they were doing, and they knew exactly where to hit us. After we got the second object, we were down minuscule numbers compared to what we had. It seems like those zombies were just driven by something. They were coming every 5 minutes. Somebody had to step up, fill the vacuum. I thought that person could be me. Once I stepped up, we had a little bit more organization. One person giving orders, one person telling us where to go. That's what we needed. The good thing about Apocalypse is that you can study anything you want. You study human behavior, you see that once panic sets in, everyone picks up on it and follows suit. The third object was in a garden, spared by the ashes and by the rotting corpses. That too changed very quickly. We made it in alright, but we decided to split up. My brother was going to lead the other team. I'm glad he was there. I was in charge of the team that was going to go right up to the front entrance. I thought that we still had the firepower. I agreed with the tactical decision. They were expecting us all to come one way. It would have got really cramped. So we sent the other team around. Seems that we did very well. We got that object. Some axe. Belonged to one of the first survivors. The one who got us all organized. Then we descended into the 9th circle. I made a mistake. A bad call. It was my fault. It was all my fault. We got the third object and we decided to cross the street. I thought they would all be on one side. I honestly did. Strike one. They followed us across. I don't know what I was expecting. Strike two. Then the coup de grace. I left a group of 6 or 7 survivors standing at the street corner. A pack of us took off. We thought we could bolt, but they came out of nowhere. They didn't last too long. It was a terrible call. We barely got to the rendezvous point. Only about 4 survivors in my squad. The other squad I didn't hear from it, and I'm glad. The zombies weren't tracking them. But we made it. Mission successful. We've restocked our supplies so we can start fighting back. We can start making a push and take back this city. I've got a drum barrel just waiting to unload on those. Ugh. Welcome to the next level. This is Colin Brown, signing off.